Live from the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Hello and welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Jordan Wilkerson.
And I'm David Benfield. What day are we on again? Tuesday.
We are on Tuesday. I know, actually, that threw me off again too. Anytime there's a holiday.
Full disclosure, I have vacation coming up. So
That's
like,
right.
So I'm like,
Oh.
I'm already kind of there. I don't even remember what day it is.
Kind of got like that senioritis, you
yeah.
know, when you're in high school and you're
Yeah.
the senior year and you're like, I'm kind
It's only 2 more
of
sleeps,
done.
guys.
That's so exciting. Do you want to tell everyone what you're doing?
Oh
Or do
yeah,
you
we're
wanna
gonna go on a
wait?
cruise. We're gonna go on a cruise. So it's for Lena's birthday, right? So
Yes.
so we're
Happy
gonna go.
belated birthday.
Yeah, we're going with 2 buddies of ours. So we're gonna go out there. It's gonna be pretty cool. We're
So fun.
heading to Cozumel. So this should be
Love
fun.
it.
Yeah, it's just a little 4-night cruise. If I do any longer than 4 nights, I get a little cabin fever.
Ah, gotcha. Well,
Yeah.
that'll be perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
enjoy it.
I love it. I can't
I know,
wait.
I can't wait to see the pictures and hear all
I'm
about
just
it.
gonna relax and sleep.
Yeah, well, you definitely need that, definitely. But I'm excited for today's show.
Oh, what?
Yeah, tell them what we're doing.
Oh, we have some deliciousness coming up today. We'll be living in the kitchen with the folks from Oku. We're gonna be making something special for us. Ooh, yeah.
I cannot wait. That place is so delicious.
Yes.
Plus, we'll be testing our knowledge of Florida fish
Uh-oh.
and see if we can call ourselves true anglers. Well, I'll say I'm not much of an angler because I don't fish.
Ooh, I'm gonna
But
be bad at that.
I'm not not into it. And that's a shark right there. I do
That's
know
a
that.
shark. I know it's a shark. Oh, wow.
And of course, we'll be talking more about other things fish. But
That's an eel.
But first,
Yes.
it's time
Come
for
on.
Say What. All right, take it away, David.
All right, so the World Cup run has ended for the United States. The U.S. making it to the round of 16 to face off against Belgium, a team that knocked us out back in 2014 at the World Cup, by the way. But this game was all Belgium. They, went on to win 4-1, so it was a nice run for the United States, but it's over. And I will say this. So I was talking to Mike Prangley about this earlier before the show, and I've watched so much soccer this year, right? And I don't really know too much about it
Yeah,
still.
same.
But watching teams like France and England and Spain, watching them play versus watching the United States, you got exposed yesterday. Like, you see exactly
Yeah.
the talent difference that there is there. I mean, it is.
They did not look
It's
as good as they have.
Wild. They just the footwork of
Yeah.
these guys is so
And they weren't
impressive.
as aggressive as Belgium. Belgium was really aggressive. They were fast. I just felt like we looked slow. We were just kind of.
It looked like there was a lot of
know.
nerves, and then
Maybe that too.
they're just a better team. They
Yeah.
just have way more talented players, and we were really pressing and trying to be ultra aggressive, and then you just see their goalie just launching the ball to the other end of the field.
Oh, yeah.
But we're so far up that we've got
Right.
nobody there anymore.
And
so
then-
now
and
there's
then
a
they
guy
get that
there, he
goal.
just crosses
Yeah.
it over, it's a goal. It's
I
easy
know.
peasy.
Ugh.
I mean, it made us look bad. I mean,
It did. It was
truly.
not. It was not good.
So anyway, high five to the folks from in Seattle for showing up. They tried their best. They
Yeah,
really did.
yeah.
But I mean, what are you going to do? Belgium is one of the better our teams in the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is the other thing that we were talking about that we don't really talk about too much, right? In the United States, our soccer players are not battle hardened like these guys, right? So
right.
Belgium plays Spain all the time. They play France all the time in the Euro Cup and things. So those guys are. It's just
Different caliber,
It's
kinda.
so different.
Yeah.
It's absolutely
But
different.
good job so far. They got as far as they
No,
could.
it was cool.
The
And
US.
now I'm all Norway. Let's go Norway.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got to look at everything else now and
She's
see.
for Norway.
Okay, Norway, sure. There's a guy though from England who lives in, or is it? I'm gonna mess up again. I'm messing up where it's England, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He lives in my neighborhood.
Oh, great. Oh,
So
cool.
I'm gonna root for his team, I guess.
Yeah, we'll root
Like
for
he has a
England as
British
well.
accent and everything.
That's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
he's from England.
Sure. Let's go.
I talked to him a couple times.
He's
I don't know.
Scottish. We don't know. Let's go to the kitchen.
All right, it's time for Living in the Kitchen. And man, we are really excited about this one, David.
Yes.
We've got
Oh.
Executive Chef John Tran of Oku here with us. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hello,
for having
sir.
me.
This
Yes.
is so great. All right, we have been so excited to have you here. Oku is phenomenal. All right,
Yes.
for folks who have never been, please tell us a little bit about the restaurant.
So we're a traditional concept with a modern twist that brings a beachside vibe to combine that to bring the Japanese culture to Jacksonville Beach.
Yeah, how would you say it differs from other Japanese or sushi joints out there?
So we try to bring a modern twist to it with elevated ingredients and like I said, a rooftop beachside vibe.
Yes, the rooftop is
you
nice.
can just come in and just look at the waters and enjoy some good sushi.
And hey, do you remember this, David? When you went to the Jags locker room to ask them questions, he did a rapid fire. Tell them what they said.
Oku. Almost every player.
What's your favorite restaurant? Multiple
Yes,
Jags players.
seriously.
They come in all the time.
Isn't that cool? That is
Yeah.
so cool.
That is
We're very
Good
lucky.
job.
We're very lucky.
Yeah, so we were interviewing them a couple of years ago, right? And I was like, "Where's your favorite restaurant?" And they just kept saying Oku and Oku.
So many
I was
people.
Like, what do we do? We have to go to Oku.
And I hadn't been there yet, so yeah, we went and did a
Right.
segment there, and so it's nice to have you
Phenomenal.
here. Really quickly though, what brought Oku to Jacksonville Beach?
So our owner, Steve Palmer, is a huge Japanese. He loves going to Japan. He loves Japanese
Okay.
culture. He just wanted to bring something like that to all of his
Yeah.
his restaurants and concept,
Right.
and just let people who have never been to Japan experience the same thing he loves
Authentic.
about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
very, very cool.
I love it. So what are we making today?
So I brought two of our signature hand rolls with us today.
Okay.
So we're going to start off with our Otoro Bluefin fatty tuna belly, which is everyone's favorite.
Okay.
So we're going
Grab some napkins, because I
Yeah,
can just
we're
tell
gonna
we're
do,
already gonna need it.
put some nori, and then we're going to put some Toro tartar on there.
Okay.
Okay. And then it's going to go into one of these holders.
Gotcha.
And then we're going to top it off with some of our house-made Nikiri soy.
Oh, that looks good.
So usually hand rolls is really quick. You one or two biters, and you want to eat it fresh while the nori is still crispy. So
Okay.
it elevates all the ingredients while it's still fresh.
Okay.
So then we're going to top it off with some Kaluga caviar.
Oh,
Fancy time.
Yep.
yes.
That's how we
Hello,
do
Mr.
it there.
Fancy pants.
And why do you think hand rolls are having such a moment right now? I've been hearing a lot about them lately.
I feel like it's a lot about the guests, the chef, the guest experience,
Okay.
where a lot of times you're handing the hand rolls directly to the customer,
Right.
and they're supposed to eat it right away so they can enjoy the crisp freshness of it.
Yeah.
So they like that experience, and fun activity out of it.
It is cool. I love the hand rolls.
So then we're gonna top it off with some chives.
I think it was National Hand Roll Day recently, too, like last week.
Something
or
like that, or National Sushi
Or some-
Month, or
yeah.
it's something new.
I think
So we're on
a
trend,
little
too.
bit ago was a National Sushi Day.
Okay, there it is.
There it is.
Yes. So then this is how we would serve it. You could order it
Beautiful.
a la
That's
carte.
gorgeous.
And then our next one, which is for non-sushi eaters, it's going to be our Wagyu tartar.
Whoa.
So Wagyu is going to be Japanese, highest grade of Japanese beef. It's imported from different regions of Japan. It's very hard to get.
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's do this. Hold on for
We wanna
that
try
one.
this one real
Let's
quick,
try
if you don't
this
mind.
one, and in the second,
Yeah,
when
I'm
we
like,
come back, we'll prepare this and get all this done.
Okay.
But yeah, let me. So
Here you are.
thank you, sir.
very
I
welcome.
like these little things. Okay,
This
so
is
you
cool.
said like 2 to 3 bites.
Yeah. How do we eat it?
I'm a
Just,
little
Yep.
nervous.
Kinda
Kind
like
of
a-
like eat it sideways.
Kinda like a
almost
taco?
yep. It's very similar to a taco.
cool.
right.
Here we go, Rick. Ah.
It's very rich, melts in your mouth.
Very good.
Fresh. You get that crisp of that nori that just breaks right away. So it
And it feels healthy, right? You're getting a lot of protein. And,
Oh, that's so good.
yeah, I love this. Now, with the hand rolls, do you do other options?
yes, we do Japanese Hokkaido scallop. We do salmon, and then we do butter poached lobster.
Oh,
That
wow.
was so good.
He wouldn't be able
So
to
option
eat
for
those
everyone.
ones, but-
Nope.
Oh, man. All right, well, we're going to
Chef.
be trying the next one coming up in just a bit.
Tell us where we're located before I let you go.
We're located at 502 First Street North, right on the beach, right across from the Jacksonville Pier.
I love it. I love it. Chef, thank you so very much. I'm going to go take a walk. We're going to come back and we're going to try this. This is going to be fantastic.
Can't wait to try the
Thank you,
next
sir. We'll
one.
be
Yeah,
right back.
thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Guys, calling all lovers of the ocean. There will be a new offshore artificial reef for Northeast Florida. Here to tell us all about it is we have Darren Willingham, Mark Hardesty, and Paul Malone. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here today.
How you doing?
I really
Morning.
appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
Oh,
Yes,
we'll reach
sir.
all the way over. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, so, it's been a big week for the offshore community, right? So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
So on June 25th, we were able to put down a reef over at Harm's Ledge. It's about 28 miles offshore. It was great because we worked towards getting an FWC grant over a year ago, almost a year and a half ago, and that came in with multiple groups working towards that with Browns Creek Fish Camp with Mark and FWC and our reef development director, Paul. He'll tell you about more of this stuff, but it was great getting a bunch of these big concrete structures and sending them down, and even our underwater dive photographs were amazing afterwards.
That's so cool. I love this kind of stuff. This is amazing. Okay, so for folks who don't know what an artificial reef is, what are they?
Well, they can be a variety of different things. They can be anything from a cleaned up ship to concrete culverts or actually manufactured concrete forms that are known to attract fish. We used culverts in this particular one, and the exciting thing about this project was that it was a true partnership. It was a true partnership with the City of Jacksonville and the Waterways Commission, who voted to move forward with this project, and then we sought a grant, and the way to do it was we partnered with the Jacksonville Offshore Sport Fishing Club, who have been tremendous advocates for this, along with FWC and the U.S. Federal Wildlife Conservation arm of that organization. And together we brought in Joe Kistel, who was the reef manager and did a tremendous job with Mobo Marine that's up in Green Cove Springs. We just had a tremendous number of partners that got involved.
That's very cool. Okay, so how does this benefit folks right here in Northeast Florida?
So the benefit, actually, the healthier fishery you have gives you more opportunities to fish and get out there. It's got obviously an economic impact as well. You don't have to tell any boater, fisherman, or diver as to how much money to spend. Break out another 1,000. But we are out there to create better fisheries, so anybody can go out there and enjoy, make more memories with their families, friends, and keep that going. So we have a lot out there right now. We're going to be doing some more as well.
That kind of leads me to my next question. So is this just a one-time project, or are there bigger plans for the future?
So that's an awesome question. We actually have about 18 current permits out there now to work with off Duval County.
Oh, cool.
So we have earmarked our next deployment area. There's still a lot of groundwork to do for that, to obviously submit and get the okay to go ahead and deploy that. The other exciting part, this is a big question that we get a lot in social media, is can we deploy something to state waters? There's no current permits right now, but we're actively working on getting to apply for a permit. There's a lot of groundwork, like anything, to do first.
Absolutely.
To do a pre-application, then apply for the permit, to give people more access to a closer zone within 3 miles, but also to circumvent the current federal bad management of red snapper fisheries, because there are snapper within 3 miles, and so we can create more fisheries for that.
Right on. Well, gentlemen, I do appreciate what you're doing, but before I let you go, where do we go to learn some more information?
Well, we have our website, which is jacksfish.com, and that's for the Jacksonville Offshore Sport Fishing Club. And we're all about the fishing and things like that. However, our divers, some of the materials that you'll see down there, some of these things are 8 feet in diameter. There was a picture of Mark with his hands outstretched in this thing. So this is going to be
touch the sides.
Yeah, so this is going to be great for fishing, but it's also going to be amazing for the divers out there.
That is cool. Gentlemen, thank you very much. I really appreciate the work that you're doing. This is very cool. I am a bit of an environmentalist, so I really dig all the work. Do you guys like whiskey?
We love whiskey.
Yeah, that's the answer I was looking for. All right, check this out. Hey guys, we are down here in St. Augustine for the St. Augustine Experience at the St. Augustine Distillery. We are doing a whiskey and bourbon tour, and I'm so glad that you could join us. This is going to be great.
I can't wait.
This is going to be awesome. All right, where do we start?
Let's take a little inventory check. Welcome to the St. Augustine Distillery, everybody. What better way to start the Bourbon Experience tour than at the first bourbon distillery in Florida? We're going to be trying premium bourbons today. The first bourbon, the one closest to your water bottle, is our Florida Straight Bourbon. That's 88 proof. It's aged at least 3 years in brand new charred Minnesota oak barrel. We'll be pairing that up with that chocolate you have in front of you. That is a chocolate truffle made with a bourbon buttercream on the inside. And that bourbon is our bourbon, the Florida Straight Bourbon.
Very cool.
That's made by the famous Creme de la Coco right here in St. Augustine.
Love them too.
Making amazing things over there.
All right, so we do it now?
First, give that a little nose. The best part about this class, you can't be wrong. What you taste, what you smell is up to you. So what do we smell? What are you getting on that nose?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. Factually, wood and alcohol.
Earthy,
Not all I got.
Earthy.
little woody.
If it reminds you of your third grade teacher's jacket on a rainy day, maybe it does. Bourbon brings back memories.
I hope
Was
it
that
doesn't.
jacket held in a cedar chest? Now we're gonna acclimate our palates. It is very early in the day. You might have went from brunch to bourbons. Once you take one little sip, I want you to go in and take another little sip.
Okay.
Now your palate will understand what to pick up. After that second sip, I want you to go in and take a taste of the chocolate.
Okay. Just a bite, not the whole
Just
thing.
one little bite. Why we do this is bourbon is known for its sweet chocolate caramely notes. Chocolate has chocolate flavors, so you're going to see those flavors mingled together. They always talk about wine in different pairings, but we're going to think outside the barrel and try bourbon with different pairings today.
Love that.
The next bourbon that we have is our toasted finish bourbon. This one is also aged 3 years, but then spends an additional 8 days in a slightly toasted barrel. What that's going to do to the bourbon, it's going to exaggerate those caramel and marshmallowy flavors. So if you take a little sip of that toasted finish, one little sip, that's without any water. And what I want you to do now is take the rest of that toasted and put that into the rocks glass you have in front of you.
Right here.
Yes, right there.
One more.
Okay, so pour that in there.
It's good.
Just like that. Now, oftentimes you might see somebody sip bourbon with a large ice cube.
Yes.
You have a large ice cube in front of you, you're gonna drop that ice cube into there.
Cool.
And what happens is when ice mingles with bourbon, it's gonna shut down that whiskey. And as that ice cube melts and the water mingles with the bourbon, the flavor is going to explode. Those water-soluble molecules will evaporate, giving you more sweet, candied, wood sugar flavors. So you tried it without the ice cube, now try it with and see the huge difference it makes.
That's so interesting.
It's like a totally different
But like
whiskey.
because I don't have the palate for it yet, I can't pinpoint what it is.
But
But,
it's
if there is a
noticeably
difference,
different.
and I like the first one a lot, but this is delicious.
Right?
So we tried bourbon with different objects today. We tried it with chocolate, we tried it with ice and water.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try bourbon directly out of the barrel.
Yes, cool.
Because the most important thing when it comes to bourbon is the barrel. So we're gonna become thieves and we're gonna thief bourbon directly out of the barrel via a whiskey thief. And we're gonna allow everyone here today to try that themselves.
All right, Patrick, we're in the thieving area. What happens here?
So here we get to try 2 special barrels and we're gonna be utilizing what they call a whiskey thief.
Oh, cool.
Think of a whiskey thief as you're at a restaurant with your friends, but you don't want to drink out of your friend's drink, so you
Right.
take your straw and you put your finger over the straw.
Right.
And that's how a whiskey thief works. So first, we're going to take the bung out of the bung hole.
No, you did not.
There's 4 major parts to a barrel. You have a head, a hoop, a stave, and a bung.
It's
a
right
bung
there.
goes in the bung
We're
hole.
still talking about this?
Amazing.
This
Okay.
is a whiskey thief. We're going to put this inside of the barrel.
Okay.
Put our finger over the thief hole. And then we just take out the desired amount. And then when you want it to stop, put your finger back.
I think I've done this with wine before.
This is so
It's a
rad.
similar thing, but that's
Very
more like
similar.
a turkey baster.
Well, the best thing too is that when you did that, wine came out. This time, whiskey comes out.
That's right.
okay, I see.
Okay, so okay, go ahead.
This is less than 3 years old. This will give you an idea of barrels of bourbon are always aging, but they're not always maturing. I always like to use my twin brother as an example. Always aging, but not always maturing.
Sorry, bud.
So when it goes below freezing, bourbon, like us, gets cold. Bourbon goes here. So in the states like Kentucky, from mid-November to mid-April, yes, it's aging, but it's not maturing. Unless you live in a state like Florida, where it's always so warm. Bourbon's expanding, extracting into the wood, picking up 100% of the color and up to 70% of the flavor from this barrel. And that's why we want to taste it to see if the bourbon's ready. We never look at a barrel and say, okay, it's 8 years old and ready. We always taste it. We don't want to over-oak something, because if it spends too much time in that barrel, it can become over-oaked. And the angels have their share. So 3 to 5 years is our sweet spot here.
So just like when I was
Oh,
a
we're doing
bartender,
it
I'm doing
ourselves?
with a.
Exactly.
All right,
So
cool.
Put your finger over that, and then
Let's do it. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. All right, Jordan, you're up. You're up. I'll wait.
Okay, here we go.
We're
They hit
stealing.
the
We're
spot?
stealing.
That has changed in the last couple days.
Okay.
There you go. There
Probably
you go.
good, right?
Yeah.
All right. Cheers.
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 Cheers. He's like, I don't have one. I'm working. Okay.
All right.
Good, right?
Good. Well, guys, this is amazing.
This is so
an
cool.
absolutely brilliant experience. Thank you so very much for having us here. You have spoiled us rotten. This is super, 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 super cool.
And this is just one of the experiences.
This is just
right?
one of the experiences.
Yeah, we have a couple more yet today, so
Wait, what? There's more?
there's a lot more. That's right.
Might need to be a part 2. Just saying.
Well, stay tuned for part 2. Hopefully, we're still standing.
To be continued. Thanks again, guys. Cheers. And actually, part 2 is coming up a little bit later today. All right, well, coming up also, producer Matt is joining us as we guess popular fish to catch in the state of Florida. Oh, man. That's a tortoise. That's from something else. That's an inside joke. Anyway, plus we will face another hot one today across the First Coast. Will we see some showers? We'll find out a little bit later in Rain or Shine. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back. In honor of it being summer and everyone looking to hit the water, maybe to fish.
Sure.
David and I are going to try to guess what fish we can catch in these waters.
Try to be like
We
these
are
guys
here
over
with
here.
producer
Hey,
Matt.
look at those guys.
Trying to be
Yeah.
like these guys over
We're about
here.
to get it.
I'm gonna laugh if he takes off. The poor lady, I believe, just falls backwards.
Oh, it'd be like that one game we played with what happens next. Like
Exactly.
freezes, like she
Oh,
falls
you got
off the
dad
back.
of the year.
Look at that.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
good
respect
job,
that,
man.
man. Let's go
cute.
outside,
This is
chill in
nice,
the water.
man.
Dude, beautiful day. Beautiful day, catch some fish. You guys ready?
All right, I'm just going to go
All right,
out there
let's
then.
do
See you
it.
later, guys. You guys have
All
a
right.
great rest of the show. I'm
Slow
just going to go
dog,
out.
measle, let's roll it. All right. What fish is this? Is it a tarpon, sunfish, mackerel, or trout? I'll take y'all's time. Take y'all's time.
Oh man.
Look at the fish. Look at the
Okay.
design. Look at the facial features. The fins are usually a big hint.
All
If
right,
y'all got-
Sure.
Take
What
a
are,
guess.
what are you gonna guess?
Go for it.
Tarpon. I don't know.
Tarpon?
Jordan? Or
Give
David?
me a mackerel.
That was my other thought.
All right, let's roll it. It is.
Yeah,
it was a
good
tarpon.
job.
Very nice.
Fun fact:
Mike's laugh.
I've never caught a tarpon. I've always wanted to. Hopefully, I can one day. But
Yeah. Cool.
we'll
All
go
right.
to the next one. But I will say this:
Okay.
you are guaranteed to get one right, both of y'all. All right, roll the next one, y'all. Here we go. We have. All right, what is this? Is this a burbot, snook, black bullhead, or an amberjack? Look
All right, you're
at
up.
the designs. Look at the lips of the fish.
Look at the lips.
Is that gonna help me? I don't know.
It would help the average angler, but well, that's why we're learning how to do this.
All right, so you think it's that one? I'll say C, snook.
Let's roll it. It is. A
Good job.
Two
What
for
the heck?
two. Let's
Good job.
go.
Did you straight guess that or did you?
I didn't really know.
Good
I don't
job.
know the other names, so I just was like assuming.
You're probably
It was
like
an assumption.
it's giving snook
Sure,
vibes.
good
It's
job.
Giving snook.
Big snook vibes right
Snook
now.
realness.
There you go.
Cool.
That's the word,
Well,
quote of the day, snook vibes. All right, let's roll the next one, y'all. All right, is this an angelfish, garfish, kingfish, or sturgeon?
All right.
It's
Or
not a
David,
sturgeon.
thank you. As I say, we've had conversations about sturgeon.
Yeah, it's not a sturgeon. I don't think it's a kingfish.
I'll say king then.
I don't think it's a garfish. It's probably a kingfish.
All righty, you heard him. Let's roll it. What is it, Kodok?
Oh, you guys, I need to be a
Kingfish.
fisherman.
Let's go.
Right?
3 for 3.
Wow.
All right,
One
good
for-
job.
I can't do general knowledge
One for
trivia,
three,
but I got
that's
the
not
fish
bad.
thing down apparently. Oh, if the next one, I see that one of the options is a red drum. That was the first fish I ever caught. Is this one gonna have a circle?
All righty, let's go. Let's run it. What is
Oh,
this? This is
no.
a red drum, zander, red snapper, or a goby fish.
Just see.
Yeah, it's C, but you can have this one.
I wanted y'all, I at least wanted y'all to get one correct. So I was like, let me throw the most obvious fish.
Yeah.
Probably in the ocean outside of a shark or
Right.
an eel or a jellyfish or anything else.
Star.
Hey, we would have made the artificial reef people super proud though.
Yeah, they would have been really
Potentially,
happy.
they would be really disappointed in me.
No, it's a win-win. They'll be like, y'all guys don't know y'all's animals. We're taking y'all
They
fishing.
want to teach us.
David
yeah,
will do
yeah,
it.
yeah.
We're
But
taking
yeah,
y'all fishing.
So red drum, because we did have the multiple choice up on the thing, but I didn't. You can't. It's just all there. Like that's
Yeah.
why I was like, oh, maybe the red drum will come up. But that one was the first fish I ever caught. I was 8 years old, growing up in Clearwater. My dad would took me under an overpass, and yeah, that was so
big.
That
exciting.
used to be like such a thing in the
the red
80s.
dot.
They were like, yeah, they were
my,
like.
my grandma used to
probably
do the
that
same
big.
thing. Used to take me to like underneath the overpasses here in Jacksonville and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and go fishing and stuff. Yeah, it used to be a thing.
Isn't
That
that
was
cool?
a huge thing.
That's a great
So
memory.
The best fish I ever caught, probably my second fish I ever caught in Florida, was the red snapper, and it was the best fish ever.
I've heard snapper's
'Cause
really good.
It's really good. You're only allowed 2 per person, so like
Oh, okay.
they do a good job protecting the population. But when you reel it up, so when they get it, they go down. So when they bite your bait, they go down. So when you reel it up, you see the glimmer of red and it just sparkles. It looks like rubies coming up from the
That's
ocean
cool.
floor.
Very
It's the
nice.
most beautiful thing, funnest fish I ever caught. Love it.
Well, thank you. This was
Well,
fun
good
too.
job, Matt. This was very fun.
Yeah.
And they went off fishing now.
Learn something new every day.
Hey, they're gone. All right, stick around, guys. We'll be right back after the break.
Cast it.
From the studios of First Coast News, Jordan Wilkerson
First Coast Living live.
and David Benfield.
Sounds good to me.
Well, come join us.
This is First Coast Living.
Welcome back. It is now time for Rain or Shine with meteorologist Mike Prangley.
Well,
How's
it's
it
all-
looking?
It's all about Dalton. Yeah. Happy
Yes!
birthday.
Happy birthday, Dalton.
Oh my gosh, 106. So we have a tradition on here, First Coast Living, every year, wishing her a happy birthday. We started when she was 102.
Right, when we did the show
And
together.
we said she's 102 years young and just
Right.
getting started. and
Yes.
she is.
And every year they've been giving us updates and sending pictures,
Yes.
the family. So that's so awesome. I haven't.
Look at her beautiful cake there.
I love it. I love the crown.
Yes, so it's all about
That's
gospel
awesome.
music and family and lots of love.
Aw,
and
I
see
love
the
that.
smiling?
Yeah.
It's contagious. So
106, amazing.
yes.
We gotta ask the secret.
Yeah, well,
Cake and family.
Cake, family, chocolate, and gospel music.
There you go.
Now, big thing, she, 1920s when she was born.
Wow,
What do you
yeah.
think the price of gas was per gallon back then?
I wouldn't even know what to guess.
30 cents.
Whoa.
Isn't that amazing?
That is.
Okay, and since you're so good with fish, we have another fish trivia question because, yeah,
Oh.
Sean, he's 8 years old, caught this big fish. He's
that a
in town.
flounder?
You got it.
Man, I'm on a roll with the
She's
fish.
5 for 5.
That's awesome.
You need to go to Las Vegas.
That is cool. I
Yes,
know,
so
right?
good job, Sean. We got good fishing weather. Remember the pets? We got a lot of hot weather. There's Cooper. And he just curled up in my lap. He was so hot after our walk. He just curled up.
Yeah.
So notice the red paw prints.
Okay,
We're
be
talking
careful.
about playing inside, feeling like 105 plus today with a late day storm.
All right. Well, thank you so much for that. And David, I'm meeting you over there in the kitchen.
That's right. Come on. We're back here living in the Windy Kitchen, brought to you by ProCraft Cabinetry. We have Executive Chef John Tran here from Oku. All right. So now we are moving on from shellfish, or not shellfish, but from fish to land animals, correct?
Yes. So here we have our Japanese A5 Wagyu, which is the highest grade of beef in I would say the world. It literally melts in your mouth. So how we do it at Oku is the same with the hand roll, with the same thing. So we tartar the beef.
And what does that mean exactly? That just means raw?
Yes. You chop it up and make it into
okay.
small little pieces.
Oh.
So raw, yes, is raw, but this one we torch it a little bit.
Okay.
So this is the fun part for us. The little flame.
Oh, that is fun.
And then we will get it about medium rare.
That's really cool.
Rare still. So with this beef, you don't want to cook it off too much because it's so fatty that you don't want to render out a lot of the flavor and the fat.
Right.
This is so cool.
And when we had it there one time, they put it on a rock kind
Yes,
of thing.
we also do it that way
And it
where
was
we
sliced.
slice it up for you,
Yeah.
and then you cook it yourself tableside.
Yeah,
Oh,
that,
that was neat.
I can't
Everybody,
wait to try
everybody
this.
will be jealous of you because they can smell your table.
It was absolutely amazing.
So then after we give it a little torch, then we put it right on
smells
top,
good.
just how we did with the last one.
Oh, that smells so good.
Do you have? Oh, it does. It smells amazing. So you mentioned the other fish, seafood hand rolls that you offer. Is this the only other type of hand roll you offer that's not fish related or seafood?
Yes, this is the only one that we have that is
Okay.
not seafood. The rest,
Okay.
we have shellfish and fish, but this is the one if somebody doesn't want any.
I think this is really
Yeah.
cool too because, like, you know, I don't really see a lot of. I really don't see beef hand rolls at a lot of sushi joints, right?
No.
So
And especially the Wagyu beef.
yeah, no. So it's really cool. I like the fact that there's some stuff there for the land lovers.
That's right. But you source your. I mean, you're really making sure that you source it from the right places. Your seafood and stuff, right?
Yes,
Why is that so important for you?
we want to make sure all the customers get the best quality fish we can get for them.
Right.
That's just one of our vision, and we source from Mexico, Norway, Japan.
Wow.
All over the world.
That's so cool.
And sometimes local, like we did at the Harvest Festival
Yeah.
where we got local wahoo. So
Yeah.
Cool.
we just want to bring as many experience to the customers as we can. So this will be topped off with a little bit of truffle aioli, and then some crispy shiitake mushrooms, and then finish off with little chives.
Okay, I cannot wait to try this. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, Jordan, that's for you.
Appreciate
There
it.
you go.
Yeah, let's do
All
this.
right. Oh my gosh.
I know.
I
It's
feel like this one might fall apart.
maybe. Ready? Here we go.
Oh my God.
You see how fatty all that packed with
Amazing.
flavor, the richness of that Wagyu.
Wow.
Dude, that is delicious.
Oh my gosh. How many do you get when you order? Do you get the three or?
Just one.
Oh,
you
one
can
at a
order
time.
a la
Okay,
carte.
a la carte. So you could get a little mix of everything then.
Yes.
All right, remind everyone where you're located.
So we're located at 502 First Street North in Jacksonville Beach, Florida, right across the street from the pier.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This was so fun.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yep.
Absolutely delicious.
Thank you, Chef. We really appreciate it. Stick around. We'll be right back. Oh.
We are down in St. Augustine for the St. Augustine Experience. It is an amazing tour, and I am here with Alex and Russ. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Of course, anytime.
I'm here too.
Well,
That's right.
Of course,
And this guy.
Here, of course.
We're here with this guy.
This is the first time we're doing this type of tour. So what exactly can folks expect?
So you are on our Bourbon Whiskey and History tour. We do tours for everybody. History, food, sweets, cocktails. But this tour is our newest experience that we have, all thanks to this guy right here, Russ, my colleague and executive bourbon steward.
What's the catalyst for this? How did you guys start this and why?
So I'm a history guy overall. I mean, this city is the centerpiece for everything I do. But again, we are the foodie city of the South, #1 small city in the South as well too. I love working with these small businesses. I love featuring all the awesome food, the chefs, the mixologists, the cocktails, everything. And so that just adds to the history as well too. I mean, it's amazing walking these beautiful streets while showing you off some of our favorite food and drinks around the whole entire oldest city as well too.
What I think is cool too, we're just doing one of the 6 types of tours that you offer. That's why it's the St. Augustine Experience.
Oh yeah, again, something for everybody. We have our history tour, but we also have great culinary tours for families. Our Sweets and History tour. You get this cute little bag where you fill it up everywhere too. It's like Halloween every single day on our tours. We do our wine cocktail food tour, the #8 tour in the country right now on the USA on TripAdvisor.
That's awesome.
And this is our newest experience there, and we've had so much fun building this tour right now. Oh, it's been a lot of fun. Really excited that you guys are coming on this, and I'm really excited to show this off to the rest of the city and all of Northeast Florida as well.
So if folks do want to sign up, though, because I know some of these book up really quickly,
Right.
How do they get more information?
StAugustineExperiences.com has all of our tours, gift certificates as well too.
Great.
And we actually put on a special promo code for you guys. Use First Coast to get 10% off of any of our walking culinary tours as
That's
well too. Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank
First
you so
Coast.
much.
Yeah, of course.
All right, so we're gonna go into stop number 2, right?
Let's do it.
Let's go into stop number 2,
All
and we're
right.
gonna do stop number 3, and then we're gonna keep on
Ready
going.
for
Let's go, keep on going.
Let's go.
Let's go.
And welcome to Forgotten Tile. This is one of the most popular restaurants in town, one of our favorite spots. So here we're going to do a flight of different whiskeys. Our first one,
Beautiful.
I don't know if I should even tell you what it is. I want you to try it because it's a special one. You're not going to get this anywhere else but here that I know of. I mean, I'm sure it's available
Cheers.
somewhere, but
Cheers,
you
guys.
try it, you tell me,
Australia.
and then I will tell you about it.
Different.
Smells good. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Whoa, that is very
Yeah,
different.
very
wow,
different.
that's super different than what we just had.
What's this made out of?
So this is a Mexican
it.
whiskey. It's made with purple corn, 100% purple corn from Mexico.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
so
It's
different.
nice.
You know, bourbons have to be at least 51% corn. This is a whiskey, but it's 100% purple corn from Mexico. So.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the most popular ones on the tour. That's why we put it on here.
So different.
Yeah, very different.
Crazy. Now, I know that there's food here. They have a full menu. Do we taste different items with different whiskeys, or is this just a good pairing in general?
I went with 3 distinct dishes that will pair well with these whiskeys as well too. Again, the decadent bruschetta over here, these awesome mushroom arancini and the vodka sauce, and the deconstructed artichoke dip as well too. They all blend perfectly with the taste we're about to have, and that's why I want to give you guys the best of everything Forgotten Tonic has to offer.
You are spoiling it.
Yeah. All right, where are we up to
All right,
now?
next on the list, we have a Johnny Drum. This is a Willet product. One of my faves because it's a fairly complex one. Now, remember at the distillery, what was the highest proof we had there?
120?
120. This is 125. Good
It
all
is
around.
good. And actually, I will say, I think one of them at the distillery seemed stronger than this one.
Remember what we thieved out of the barrel, the first barrel?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. It was a little bit lower proof than this, but it's still.
That's amazing.
Everything has been so amazing.
That is good, right?
But this isn't the end.
No.
This is not the end. We still got one more for you.
We've got some more for you yet. So.
Whatever will I do?
Well, I would say drink up, but I think we already took care of that.
I think we did it. I think
You
we
guys-
did.
I got my water.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I don't
you
have
know
any.
what?
Oh, how'd that
no.
happen? Oh my God! All right.
Well,
You got brown water.
let's finish eating, and then we'll get out of here to the next spot.
Sounds good. Let's do it. All right, Russ, we're at stop number 3. Where are we at?
We are at Mojo's Old City Barbecue. One of
right.
the hottest places in town, as you can see. It's always
Yeah.
busy,
It's
always
hot.
fun. Yeah, it's a great place.
We've got a new flight here, so let's
Go
talk
through
whiskey.
it. All right, so here we got in front of you, you're going to see some names you probably know. We got a Buffalo Trace,
Yeah.
Russell's Reserve, Maker's Mark, and a Whistle Pig 10-year. They, all of these, even though you know the name,
Yeah.
these are barrel picks that Mojo specifically has here. So
What does that mean?
I can get a Buffalo Trace anywhere, right?
Yeah.
But I can't get this Buffalo Trace anywhere but here because it's one of their barrel picks here. So when you come here on this tour, you get nothing but barrel picks from this place.
Even if you're not on the tour?
No.
You have to take the tour, y'all.
All right, so let's try the first one.
Cheers.
First one, Buffalo
Cheers, guys.
Trace. Everybody's favorite Buffalo Trace, right?
It's good. It's easy drinking.
And it does not just
For you.
For you. No, it's
Like,
pretty
it
easy.
tastes good,
Well,
but it
Jordan,
gets me down there.
that's why we have this for you here.
We also brought some
I
food.
love that we have food involved
Brought
here.
some food for you.
Talk about
so
food pairing.
What do you think would go well with this one then?
I think you should give a nice forkful of that burnt ends right there.
Oh, grab a
Pair
burnt
with
end.
that, Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, those are so good. I'm gonna have one too.
I'll definitely take one.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Why not, right? We're gonna.
That's
We'll leave the fork for the fancy stuff.
It just makes you want to go.
Things that make you go,
And it makes you want to drink more bourbon as well too after you take a
Totally.
bite of
It's
it.
really true.
With Maker's
Classic.
Mark. Yeah, just a classic Maker's Mark, but it's the barrel pick. Now, I will tell you, I have never met a Maker's Mark I don't love.
Cheers.
exclusive.
Cheers, man.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
a little smoother.
Our Makers is always
That's a
smooth,
little
right?
smoother. I can handle that a little better.
All right, the final taste of the day, the Whistle Pig 10-year.
Okay. Let's finish strong. You ready to
All
finish
right, we
strong?
got this 10-year Whistle Pig.
Whistle Pig 10-year. Yeah, that's a good one. Color choice.
Wow.
Maker's Mark was my favorite.
Yeah, that one's a little, you know what that is? That's almost, you remember the ryes that we had earlier, right? A little bit more of a rye.
Like, the Maker's Mark is the smoothest, but the Whistle Pig is by far the most interesting.
The big thing is, you either like it or you don't like it. And that's the best thing about it, whether it's bourbon, wine, beer, but especially bourbon,
Well, and what's really cool about this tour is like, I'm not as much of a connoisseur as maybe David here, but like, it's really nice to get to know the differences. And there are some that I really, really liked, and there's some that I'm like, it's not bad, but it's just not for me.
Yeah, exactly.
And you learn that. And I think that's really cool too, that you not just get that, you get the food and you get the history.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys are doing a great job.
Yeah.
This was so cool.
Yeah, the bourbon, the community, the food, everything. It's a nice mix over here, and we're happy you guys can join us on this
Yes, thank you
tour
so much.
as
And
well, too.
before we go,
Oh no, you guys got to keep eating all this stuff as well too.
Onion rings the size of your head.
Onion rings. Hey guys, if you want to watch this segment again or others like it, make sure that you head over to First Coast News Plus.
Thank you again.
You bet.
Just in time for summer cookouts, we have a chef with the secrets for creating magical menus for any summertime gathering. Former Top Chef contestant, renowned pitmaster, and TV personality, Michelle Wallace is here to dish out her National Grilling Month tips. So great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. So what is the most important ingredient for grilling success?
I think it's a mindset. Keep things simple. I've been cooking at a lot of festivals and cookouts this summer, and one thing rings true. Good food brings people together. Source good ingredients, don't rush things, and let the grill do the work.
Hey, that sounds good to me. So what menu items should we start with for our cookout then?
Yeah, you know, I always run to the classics, right? The great organic, uncured beef hot dog from Applegate. They're made with 100% grass-fed, regeneratively sourced beef from farms using grazing practices that can have a positive impact on land. It's an easy choice when you're looking to serve a classic grilling favorite. They have great flavor, they're easy to grill, and they're always a hit. Applegate has everything from turkey burgers to more cookout classics, all made with meat sourced from animals raised with no antibiotics ever.
I love the sound of that too. So do you have any other go-to essentials for the grill?
Yeah, I always think you have to keep your cookout balanced, right? And every grill master knows that the meat may draw the crowd, but the bun is the unsung hero of the cookout. Wonder Classic hamburger and hot dog buns have been a cookout favorite for over a century. Wonder buns are perfectly soft and they're sturdy enough to handle any toppings that we pile up high. I always throw them on the grill for just a minute or two to get them nice and toasty. It's a must in my cookouts.
I was going to say I love the same thing. I liked it just for like a minute or so, you know, or just a few seconds, just that little crispness. Yeah, and then it's like soft in the middle. Any advice for adding different flavors for grilling?
Yes, I love leveling up my cookouts with different sauces and everything. And so Lee Kum Key is my go-to for turning up the flavor on the grill. From marinades to glazes, these sauces bring a bold flavor to every cookout. You know, they're known as the inventor of the oyster sauce. Their premium sauces are traditionally brewed for a balanced, delicious umami flavor. I love, love, love this soy marinated skirt steak. It's so delicious. And the shrimp skewers with peanut soy drizzle are a stunner. They're packed with layers of savory flavor and they're always a hit.
It sounds delicious. You are making me hungry. But before you go, what other tips do you have for a successful cookout?
You know, yes, absolutely. I think one amazing tip is don't forget about desserts. The grill is for desserts as well. Pick up some peaches, some watermelon, pineapple, brush a little honey or brown sugar on them, throw them on the grill, and they make for a delicious dessert. I love to top mine with homemade vanilla ice cream, and it just truly shows that you can really do your whole meal from appetizers to desserts on the grill. They're so delicious and such a crowd pleaser.
That's such a good point. I've even seen people do s'mores in the little tin foils, right? So cool. All right, well, where can we go for more information on everything?
Yes, for more information on all the things that we discussed, head over to tipsontv.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you have a great summer. And everyone at home, if you would like to see this interview again, just head to First Coast News Plus.